had one final question actually, with regards to how employees or directors, etc., are remunerated through a limited company, because I assume that when you're a sole trader or you're self-employed, you kind of are just taking your salary as you dictate. But with limited companies, there are options, to either put people on salaries or to draw dividends. How is a common structure with limited companies that you've seen, and what would you recommend?
Yeah, when you've got an owner-managed business, you would put the director on a salary to take advantage of their personal allowance, which is 12,500, where you kind of want it to be underneath the NI threshold as well. So they get a small salary that way. They would then declare a dividend, and you get 2K tax-free, so you're allowed to take it, and then the rest is taxed at 7.5% up to the basic threshold. There's been some recent changes, but it's more or less how it works. I always think about a director as having two hats. So even though you own that company, you're effectively working on behalf of the company. I always give the example, I probably did last week as well, of when a client comes to visit their amazing accountants and brings me and Richard out for a coffee, and they pay personally. Technically, they've done that on behalf of the company, so they should be then repaid that amount. For another example is where a director is working from home. Technically they can recharge use of home as office to the company, or where they're going out to see clients. You recharge your mileage. You're allowed 45p up to the first 10,000 miles, and then 25p thereafter. So anything like this goes against your director's account. So, during a year you might take £60,000, let's say, but after you take away the PAYE amount, you take away any expenses you've incurred personally on behalf of the company, that remaining balance should be taxed as a dividend. There's lots of planning there. For example, if it's an owner-managed business and you're married, there's an advantage there to give your wife shares, because then she can, and also a salary to take advantage of her personal allowance. She can do some admin work, and then she can also receive a dividend. So there's lots of planning that you can do there.